This is Benji Freedman with Everse.
Thank you. Hello, everybody. My name is Benji Freedman. I'm the founder and CEO of Everse, and I'm really excited to talk about the new blockchain social media platform which we're building. So, quick meaning behind the company name. Well, Everse means internet or online universe, but at the same time, when you type those letters in on the internet, the first thing that shows up is the definition of a verse, which means to overthrow or subvert. We're trying to overthrow the Web 2 platforms that take control of users and creators. So this all really started for me a couple years ago when I was pursuing a career as a professional Fortnite player during high school. And at one point, I was top 50 out of 350 million people within the game at the time. But throughout that process, I became friends with some of the most prominent professional gamers, content creators, and live streamers in the entire media landscape. And throughout that, my friends were uploading content to YouTube, making a really good living off the advertising revenue share. But then something happened with the platform, this thing called the adpocalypse hit. And basically now after that, there's like 15,000 words. If you say any one of those words, you're automatically demonetized on your content. If your content's not in the range of 8 to 20 minutes or longer, you make 15 times less the money. And if it's any bit of edgy or unfamily friendly, your content can be demonetized or you can get banned off the platform. So it's really difficult for content creators in general now to make a living off of YouTube. But during this time, blockchain and crypto technologies were really starting to emerge in the market. It seemed like a really good solution to a lot of our problems. So the policies on existing platforms have become increasingly opaque and complicated, which limits the creators' creative freedom to truly create the content they want to create and to be monetized fairly for it. Additionally, users of the product are not compensated for the participation on any of these platforms, and communities are controlled by centralized Web 2 platforms. So we're going to be leveraging Web 3 technologies to solve these problems. When it comes to the whole Everse ecosystem, every platform has, every post is uploaded as an NFT, so creators can have full digital control over their content, but not specifically to sell, but to leverage smart contract capabilities to manage revenue distribution through their posts on the platform. We also have a payment management protocol, a community reward system, as well as governance. Now I'm gonna just give you a walkthrough on kind of the product and how everything is working currently. And this is all just a demo. And I can showcase the working product after the pitch if you wanna see it. So you can connect your cryptocurrency wallet directly to the platform. You can sign up using it if you don't already have a wallet. If you don't already have a wallet, when you sign up using your email or phone number, you'll be automatically generated a wallet through Fortress Blockchain. So if new people are coming into the platform who don't know about cryptocurrency, they'll automatically get generated a crypto wallet upon sign up. When you enter into a user's profile, you'll see that there's a collectibles tab, so all the NFTs purchased on the creator's content show up in the collectibles tab for other people to see. And then when you're uploading a video to Everse, again, every upload's converted into an NFT, specifically to manage revenue distribution. But all the metrics on the piece of content, likes, views, watch time, shares, comments, are all automatically tracked inside the smart contract attached to the initial video that's uploaded. We also have Shazam going through the uploading process, automatically detecting when music's being played, who the music rights owners are. Once the music rights owners are detected, they're locked in and allocated a certain percentage of revenue distribution inside that smart contract. So there's minimal DMCA or copyright issues creators have to deal with on the platform. Also, you can upload your video, choose a thumbnail, title, description, hashtags associated with it. You can choose a category of content. You can then create tiers of NFTs attached to your content and allocate a certain percentage of revenue distribution to those tiers. And then you can set the price for those tiers of NFTs, then set the amount of NFTs per those tiers. And then you can include unlockable content within those tiers, so it's fully automated. So you can include a Discord invite or a free product or a scheduled Zoom call with your favorite creator or a free ticket to a concert, and it's all automatically guaranteed upon purchasing the NFT. You can also manage the entire revenue distribution as a whole on the post. So you don't need to manually manage and pay out, if you create a music video with 25 people, you don't need to manually manage and pay them out with fiat currency anymore, which is one of the most difficult parts of managing a business as a creator. I can say, Joe's my editor, I'll give him 5% of the revenue. Jackson's the director, I'll give him 15% of the revenue. Jonathan's one of the collaborators, I'll give him 5% of the revenue. The music rights holders are automatically locked into this system. And then upon uploaded, as the content's generating advertising revenue, that's being converted into cryptocurrency flown into the smart contract per certain threshold of the metrics tracked inside of it, and then automatically distributed to all the revenue distribution holders. So when you scroll down on the post, you'll see these NFTs attached to it, where you can, again, buy into the percentage of revenue distribution on it, as well as exclusive benefits. The buying process looks like this. And and then you're guaranteed all those benefits with the revenue distribution associated with it. It's in your cryptocurrency wallet and in your collectibles tab on Everse for other users to see. You can also see a pie chart of how the revenue is distributed on the individual video. Oh, fuck. What happened? Oh, there we go. Sorry about that. So you can see a pie chart of how the revenue is distributed on the individual video. We're trying to be as transparent as possible with our community on how much money people are making on the platform and who's making the money on the pieces of content. And then you can see more about information. So like the addition of the NFT, the blockchain was minted on the contract address associated with it, the OpenSea link for secondary sales, and the legal agreement with the creator, and all the collectors attached to the piece of content. We also have a rewarding mechanism directly on the platform. So as you're watching videos, uploading videos, making transactions, liking posts, commenting on posts, we track all your progress through the system. And as you rank up, you're rewarded with our Everse token. So as you can see, we're solving all the problems that I addressed at the beginning of the pitch. Everse is a platform with transparent policies that empower creative freedom. Users are rewarded for the participation and engagement. Everse is putting control back in the hands of the community. And our ultimate goal is to revolutionize the entire creator economy through building this platform. We have a great team of people working on the project. David Wertheimer is our executive chairman. He was the former president of digital at Fox until the sale of Disney. He was the first president of digital at Paramount Pictures and built their entire digital department from the ground up. And he was one of the youngest people on Steve Jobs' Next team. And then we have Kyle Schmidt, who's our chief operating officer. He's right there. He can give you his background. You could talk to him later. And then Felix Baum was the CTO of Space VR, which gave you virtual reality tours across space while you're laying in a deprivation tank. He also was the CTO for ICO platform called Cointopia back in 2017, which was then acquired in 2021. He had worked for Adobe for about 13 years, and he won an Emmy in Technology Award for building one of the first streaming platforms in history called Mobi TV. And then we got a great team of advisors, Michael Turpin, Lou Kerner, Corey McCauley, Lisa Yu, and Michael Hin. So we've currently raised $2.5 million at a 15 mil valuation on a safe with a 20% discount. We're raising an additional $1.5 million with those same terms, and you get equity plus token warrants. Thank you very much. If you have any questions?
I saw Harmony was one of your sponsors. Are you building on Harmony?
No, they just invested $550,000.
Did I see Atomic? So are you building on Wax?
No, we're not. We're building on Ethereum and Polygon and launching with that out the gate. But we can be as interoperable as possible with any layer 1 or layer 2 with smart contract capabilities. We're just starting with those two out the gate because Ethereum has very high volume but very high transaction costs. Polygon is very low volume but very low transaction costs. It seems like a good mix between the two to start out with.
With content creators, are you having to also go through DOS processes?
Yeah, well, we have this whole kind of early access sign up for creators on our company website. They put their name, email, they link their YouTube, Twitter, and we go through a verification process with them. And if they're a real person, we can make them a partner on the platform, upload their content, do all that. But we're in the process of developing a ton of partnerships with creator agencies and individual prominent creators themselves that we can go to market with in March next year. So we've been developing for a little bit over a year and a half now, since January of 2021, and the whole product's done by March, going to market in early Q2 of next year.
A lot of different other on-chain social media apps are using incentivization projects and programs to incentivize users to come on board. And what they're ending up doing is botting the system by just putting pictures and saying, spring, child, something like that to create content and sort of game the system. Are you working on any forms of negating that?
Yeah, when it comes to negating kind of the rewarding mechanism on the platform, you're gonna have to own one of our NFTs to be participating in that. So if someone wants to try to bot the platform, they'd have to spend thousands of dollars to hundreds of thousands of dollars to just send bots at scale. So we think that's a good solution to it. We also have a bunch of other mechanisms to it as well, which we can talk after about this. So all the video content itself is being stored on AWS, the streaming and storage, but when it comes to the NFT storage, it's all on IPFS. We're doing like a kind of a mix between Web 2 and Web 3, because there's a lot of things within Web 3 like peer-to-peer streaming that's not quite scalable yet and hasn't evolved too much, but we're hoping that later on we can eventually transfer into that.
What's to prevent AWS to think of you as competition and just cancel?
Think of you us as competition? Well, like the majority of Web2 social media platforms and applications, they all use AWS. And
Right, and they give you access to the platform, entire companies.
yeah, if that becomes the case, then we'll try to transition to another streaming service.
So does that mean that you're gonna replicate that, like backup the repository so you can spin up something else?
Yeah. Anybody else? All right, thank you very much, everybody.